Smoking cigarettes is a habit that many Americans struggle to beat. According to the AHCS in 2019, over 36.9 million people said they smoked cigarettes in a survey. Smoking can and will eventually lead to lung damage or even lung cancer. Smoking also can have a huge toll on a person's health. Smoking tobacco is extremely dangerous for your body, and there is no safe way to go about doing it. Cigarettes have up to 600 ingredients, and when burned, the chemical count is up to 7,000 chemicals that are being inhaled into a person's body, according to the American Lung Association. Many people do not understand the harm they are putting their bodies in by smoking cigarettes. Today, I will share with everyone what harmful chemicals are in a cigarette, what health issues they cause, and the effects that a cigarette has on a person's body. Also, on how to try and stop smoking. Let's start by looking at how a cigarette is made. The number of chemicals that go into each process of making a cigarette is very extreme and unhealthy. First, I will start off by talking about the tobacco plant itself. According to the FDA, the first chemical comes from the tobacco plant. The chemical is called nicotine. Nicotine is what makes the cigarette so addictive. Also found on the plant is lead and cadmium. Second comes the product and what is added to help keep the tobacco moist and give flavor. As the product goes through the manufacturing, the more harmful chemicals are being added. During the curing process is when one of the few cancerous chemicals comes to play. It is known as TSNA, according to the FDA. Lastly, the chemical reaction that happens when a cigarette is lit. Smoking the cigarette with the cigarette being lit is when over 7,000 chemicals come into play, and over 70 of those chemicals are cancerous. The last step consists of lighting. This leads to heart damage because you are breathing in carbon monoxide. Now that you know what happens in the process of and when chemicals you are breathing in, next let's talk about the health issues that follow these chemicals. Smoking cigarettes leads to many harmful diseases. Smoking is very harmful to your whole body. It affects your respiratory system and causes you to be more likely to get bronchitis and pneumonia. According to Healthline, smoking has a huge effect on your cardiovascular system. Smoking can make your blood pressure increase, weaken your veins, and even cause blood clots. This can lead to a stroke or even death. Smoking can also cause effect on your central nervous system by altering your mood when coming down from the nicotine high. You often need to get that nicotine buzz right after you're coming down, or you're in a very bad mood. Smoking can play a huge role in how your skin, hair, and nails look. Smoking affects a person's digestive system, sometimes resulting in mouth cancer, according to Healthline. Smoking can affect almost your whole entire body. In addition to the major damage smoking can lead to, here are some minor issues it causes on your body. Smoking cigarettes can also lead to short-term problems. A person that smokes tends to have smelly hair, smelly breath. Smoking can also cause an extreme amount of coughing, even when you're not smoking a cigarette. Smoking damages your teeth and turns them yellow. It can result in poor vision. According to the CDC, smoking cigarettes causes more than 480,000 deaths each year in the United States. This is nearly 1 in 5 deaths. Smoking is very addictive, but there are ways to quit. Quitting smoking cuts cardiovascular risk just by 1 year after quitting smoking. Your risk of heart disease and heart attack drops sharply. The CDC says many people use patches or even gum to stop smoking, and they are very successful. According to the Healthline, it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days to break a habit. Therefore, it may take a while, but in the end it's worth it. According to the CDC, if you quit smoking, your risk for cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, and bladder dropped by half within 5 years of stopping smoking. I have given you a lot of information, so let's review. Today we have learned about all the harsh chemicals that are put into a single cigarette, chemicals that damage your lungs and your whole entire body throughout. About the body system cigarettes affect, the short-term causes of smoking, and how long it takes to beat a habit of smoking, and why people should try and stop. After informing you about all the side effects and leading issues of smoking, I hope you gain useful knowledge about why you should not smoke cigarettes, or if you are smoking, why you should try and stop smoking them. To live a healthy life, you really have to try and be healthy also. Therefore, I hope that you gained something from my speech.